Hi.
Hello.
So,
I'm
yeah.
Melissa. English is my native language. And yeah, no worries, of course.
Really, thank you. It's really hard to find a native speaker.
Really?
Yeah.
No, there's so many. I feel.
I can't
Can you find them?
anyone.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I feel like they're usually somewhere, or maybe they don't stay much. I think I'm always on campus. I feel they usually go elsewhere, but
Like all I found is like Japanese, Korean, or
yeah, that's true. There's a lot of like international students. Yeah.
So now here's the first question: why would you want to come to Taiwan for study?
To Taiwan.
Yeah.
Okay, so I came to Taiwan because I'm half Taiwanese, so that's why I have like family heritage here. Like part of my mom's side of family is here, and also I wanted to come back here because I've been here before, but I've never like lived here. So I came here for a vacation, but I've also wanted to come here to improve my Mandarin. Yeah, I want to improve. Yeah, so like you're learning English, I'm learning. I want to learn Chinese.
So how many languages will you speak?
I can only speak English and Mandarin, but I can understand Spanish a little bit.
In fact, I have learned Spanish for a year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in my freshman year, but now I'm changing to Japanese. because
Japanese. Yeah.
I'm really not a big fan of Spanish.
Japanese is so hard. I
Really?
heard. Yeah.
I think Japanese is very relatively simple language to learn.
That's true. My Chinese teacher back home, she was like my teacher for like junior and high school. She told me that Japanese is like the hardest language to learn.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the hardest language to learn in the world is Russian.
Russian?
Yeah.
I never thought about learning Russian, but maybe one day. Who knows?
Oh, who knows? So, how many years have you studied Taiwan?
So I got here in September. So I haven't been here for a year yet. So I'm going to be here, but I'm going to be here for a year. I'm going to be here from September to June, and then I might stay here longer. We'll see, because it's my last year of university.
Oh, that last year. So.
I'm going to graduate soon. Yeah, I'm so old.
No, you're still young. So, well, since you're from Canada, and to be honest, I have been to Canada this summer vacation.
Oh, you have?
And
Where in
for-
Canada?
Yeah, for a month.
For a
just
month?
for a month. And because I have relatives living in Canada.
Where in Canada?
Vancouver.
I'm from Vancouver.
I love Vancouver.
I'm from Richmond. That's where all the Chinese people are.
yeah,
All the Asian people.
All the
I'm from
Asian.
Richmond. Is your family Richmond too, or no? Vancouver.
It's
You know where they are.
White Rock.
White Rock. Okay, that's still like Vancouver. Yeah.
It's far from.
There. It's a little bit. It's near the beach, so it's nice.
So I have relatives that live there.
There.
So I went to Canada for a month, and my relatives told me about something about the educational system in Canada, and like, well, it's similar to Taiwan's, but as far as I know, when you have to entrance to a college, you take an exam which is not held by the country but held by the state.
Kind of. Like you mean like the testing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for back home, I took like an English test. So like it's a little different now because I've been in university for a while, and so they don't have exactly all the same tests. But when I was back in high school, I had to take 3 exams in grade 10, and it's a similar high school here, right? Like grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12.
No,
Like-
we only have 3.
You only have 3?
3 years of high school.
You had 3 years of high school.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so it's totally different. Anyways, I had to take exams back in high school, and these, like this one exam, you have to take. You'll only get the result like after you graduate high school, and like for my university, that exam was very important. So you needed at least like a 70% above or 80% above. Because this consisted, it was like at least 40% of your or 50% of your grade for your English 12, and so that was really important. However, for when you apply to university, you give in your grades, and you give from when I applied to UBC, because that's the university I go to. UBC, yeah, in Vancouver. You give in your top 4 grades, and so they still see your other grades, but it's like your top 4 grades, and they average that. So I don't know if it's the same in Taiwan, but.
Well, we have many ways to enter college. Like for me, I just take an exam, and what
Is it the same for everyone?
yes, it's for the whole country.
Yeah.
They take the same exam. But, well, what I take is called 职考. It's held in the July. So after you graduate, you take the exam. And then you go to university. And for 职考, the university only examine your grade. Nothing else.
Really?
Yeah.
This is one exam?
Yeah,
I
just
feel like that's so
one
much pressure.
Yeah,
It's so much pressure. I'd be so scared. Is it like in like where is it take? Is it like written or is it online?
written.
Some of ours is online, but ours is also like written too. And is it like in a gym, or is it or like where do you do the test?
Well, we'll separate it to different high schools and it's held and take the exam.
In the classroom?
Yeah.
Okay, because like for us, ours is pretty intense too. But it's like we care about also like grades and like also when I applied to my university UBC, like they cared a lot about extracurricular. So they wanted you to have like a full
Club or-
yeah, they wanted you to be really involved in clubs and like sports and like just other outside volunteer work. Like they wanted you to be full around. So like even if you didn't have like the most like I don't know, like a 99 or whatever, like if you still had like we were full rounded, that's what they cared the most. But for our exam, that English 12 exam that I had to take, that was in a gym. So like they would put all like the grade 12 students from our year, they put them in the gym and it'd be like tables, like all tables, and there would be like teachers like walking around, like
Wow.
watching.
Yeah, it's really intensive.
Yeah, it wasn't like that for you. It was more calm.
Well, it's,
I mean, there's pressure in the exam because it's like so
similar
important.
but we are in a small classroom, so
Yeah, that's better.
at most there's only 40 or 50 students in
Yeah.
one classroom.
Okay, that's still a lot. 40, 50?
But we already used to it because
Yeah.
it's just like a normal test or something.
Is it? But this is the exam that you have to take before you go to university, and,
Yeah.
the university only looks at this one
Yeah,
test.
yeah.
How long is the test?
Well, it takes in total 2 days. But
What?
Yeah.
2 days?
2 days and no, it's
That's
3
so
days.
scary.
3 days and
Do you
10
take breaks?
subjects. Yeah,
And-
of course there's breaks.
How do you know which course comes first?
Well,
because,
it will
like,
have
10
a
subjects.
table. Like
Yeah.
the first day, they will have subjects like I don't know, biology, math, and we also separated math from the math 1 and math 2. Like math 1 for those who are in the third group of high
Oh
school.
yeah, like different groups of math.
Yeah.
We have that too. Like different like so we have like pre-calculus, which is like university math, and we have like foundations, which is like easier math. So for people who don't want to go into like the university field, who would rather go to work first, then they have a different kind of math.
Oh, so you also divided students in high school.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, you also divide like in terms of like so some students are more like they like more work or they're more like hard like not okay that's kind of bad to say, but it's just like the more like eager people like to study and learn, and like who are like who work work harder, they go on a different one. Then it's called incentive, and I was in that one. But like not saying that other people who weren't in it were not like hardworking or like they weren't smart, but it's just like different. So like that one I'd be with the same people, and like this one would be the ones where we'd take like university courses almost, and we could get like someone go to university that can count for some credits, and then for people that that didn't want to do those university courses, they would just stand the regular courses. Yeah, and
Well,
they would,
it's
like, the
a
standard.
little bit different from
It
ours
is, yeah.
because what you said is more like in Taiwan. It's more like Lisa had already decided before you enter high school. So if you want to go to college, then you enter the
Regular college
uh,
or regular
reg-
high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for those students who want to have job
Work.
immediately, they go
They
to
go to
vocational school.
Yeah.
But so in normal high school, we'll divide students into 3 groups. Like the first one is social study, and the second one is engineering, and the third one is medical.
Wow. Only 3 groups.
Yeah, 3 groups.
Okay, I'm in social science, so I'd probably be in the social science department. Is that
I'm
you too?
also
Yeah.
I think most of the students in our department come from the social science.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like interesting how you only have like 3. Like you don't have like social science, medical, and engineering. Because there's other departments. Is there no like, or I guess
So-
like science can also include like all the different kinds of. Medical can be like health science. Because I'm a university, we have so many different kinds of majors, right? Like we have arts, science, engineering. So same ones as you. We have business. Do you have business? And
Business. Well, in college we do have business, but in high school
it's not one of the ones.
it's more like those students who want
To go
to go
afterwards.
to the business field. They will enter the first group, which is the
Social science.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
that makes sense.
social science. In fact, social science includes like
A lot of things.
art,
Yeah, which
sport. It's every
Okay, yeah. Because like also my university we also have like dentistry, which is you can do. That's also could be science, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then never mind. You have almost everything. But we have forestry. In Canada we have like a faculty that just focuses on like forests and like the land.
forest.
But that's
Because
also
you
like
have
science.
lots of
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, we also have forests, but it's well.
It's not as like important because I think for you guys because
Yeah.
it's Taiwan. You're going to focus on different things. Yeah.
So, will you feel stressful in your when you are taking those exams in Canada or studying?
Yeah, I will. So I don't. Yeah, you guys obviously with that exam, but like for me, I remember my first few university years. And like when you start as a freshman, like you're in really big class sizes. It's probably the same here. Or I don't know how big are your class sizes can they be? Because some of my classes can be up to like 200 people.
In high school?
No, in university.
Oh.
Are you talking about high school exams or university exams?
Well, both.
Both. Yeah, in high school, because I went to a small high school, so it only had around like 500 kids. But then for my grade, there's only like 100, so our class sizes weren't that big. But I think I was most nervous for my university exams because those were the scariest. Because they were just like so like they were like 3 hours long, and then they'd always be like, and also my first year, like they'd be big class sizes. So like, do you remember how I told you about the gym? Like we'd also do that, but then in a university gym. And there was like so many people, and it just like I don't know. And also like obviously the exams are a big percentage of the grade. And so I think and all the exams are also during like a period so my university is very like scheduled. So like your exam is you already know when your exam's going to be like months in advance. So and like everything's planned, and sometimes you can have 2 big exams in one day, or like even 3 within 2 days. So then you have them like every few hours. So it's like it can be really intense depending on like your schedule of your exams. But are you usually stressed for exams, or are you good? I like papers better. Do you like tests or papers?
It's a good question.
Like Asians love tests.
Well, yes, because many Asians are good at taking tests,
Yeah.
but not good at writing papers.
Yeah.
Because I think it's because of our traditional educational system. Because
The Chinese is 考完就做完 like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All they want to see is our outcome, not the
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
So, paper requires us to think, to want us to find something that can be researched, but
Yeah.
we are really not good at that. So,
I feel like you guys are very like I remember my mom whenever she was teaching math, she's like, it's easy. It's like this.
Yeah.
But like when you're taking other stuff, it's like, oh, it could be this, like sort of social science. It could be like this reason or this reason or this reason. Like with philosophy, it's like one circle. But yeah, I personally like papers because I can do it within my own time and I can like put my thoughts together. But then with like tests, like you just like you have it in front of you, you have to do it like right there. And like obviously it's kind of stressful, but I feel like as you get older, you get more used to tests.
I think we have already used to tests in a very early age. So now will not be that stressful when we have to take an exam, but we'll be really nervous when we have to write a paper.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
everybody don't know how should they choose their topic, how
That's true.
should they elaborate their content. It's
But that's why it's good because then you have time to like think and talk about it, which I like.
well, because I'm in the department of foreign language and literature, so of course I have many papers of literature I have to write. But for literature paper, I really like it because I can express my feelings and my thoughts. But for those like
Research
science-
papers? Yeah, research
Research
paper.
papers,
Yeah.
really?
You have like background, like
Yeah.
you need to like do citations. Like,
Citations, I
yeah, because
hate
you don't want to do
citations.
plagiarism. Yeah. I feel like in my first year of university, like writing was like so new to me because I mean it wasn't new to me. Like I was always writing, but that's when they taught citation and all that. Cause like, did they teach you citations all that in high school?
No,
Not really.
no,
Yeah, right.
never.
It's not until university you come here and then they're like, you have to do this, and like you have to think of thesis and you have to make sure like you have an argument. You point out all your details in the first introduction paragraph, then your body. So yeah. I think this is all like ingrained in our heads, and so now like. It's pretty good now.
There's a huge gap between high school and college.
Ooh, that's a loud baby.
Like, there's a really huge gap because, well, we always said that in high school, your teacher will tell you, well, after you enter the college, then your professor will tell you how to do.
Yeah.
And in the college, your professor will tell you,
Why didn't your high school teacher?
yeah, your high school teacher should have already taught you all these things, but actually no.
Yeah.
So, yes, we students have to struggle with this.
Yeah. I know. I realized that too because for me, I remember in high school, they were like, no, don't use I. Like when you talk, like don't use from your. I think that's because it's like different education. Because like in high school, like you're just like learning about everything, and they don't really care about your opinion.
Oh,
But
yeah.
then once you're in university, you start to use I because like, you're already like a scholarly person, you know. I think that's a big difference that I noticed. Like they cared in university, they care more about your thoughts and like what your opinion, especially when it comes to like literature pieces. I don't know what do you think?
Yeah,
you think
yeah,
so too?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Like, I'm still confusing when I write a newspaper. What should I say? Because it's what my high school teacher want and what my professor in college want is really different.
It is, yeah. I would say so, but it's a learning experience for everything.
Learning experience. That's the purpose of entering the college. Yeah.
Well, to coming to university is also, yeah, definitely to like open your peripheral vision on like opportunities and like education. Like education is so important. Like if I learned anything, education is the solution and the biggest thing that can move society for sure. Like that can make the biggest social impact for sure. Because without education,
That's true. Thank you.
no
Thank
worries,
you.
of course.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to discuss? Want to talk about?
Can we discuss in Chinese?
Yeah. 可以讲的。
And just first up.